Set the scene here. I actually just placed 11th in, what was it? It was on the KO tournaments today. I think it was a 125. And now we were sitting here with just 3 tables left, 19 players left. In this 100K guarantee, the Sunday 100K. To give you a sense of how some of this stuff went down, I've been chip leading for a while, probably since like 30 players down in the 100K guarantee here. I actually crossed the million mark for a little bit, but I've been chipping down. It's interesting, I think we're sort of incentivized to not punt tons of bigs in, but with such a good hand, like, usually not gonna have a choice. If this guy were to jam, that would be fine, but just gotta open it up here. It's nice to have such a strong hand blind in first blind, and then to flop something. But at the same time, like, if we start putting in tons of chips, it's like not really ideal. Like, if he were to say jam here, we have to call, but like it sucks. In fact, I think I should have just bet bigger on flop to jam turn. I'm considering still jamming turn though. It's one of those things where, like, even if we give up a little bit of value because we let him get away from like 10x sometimes or whatever, I think we make up for it by denying equity to like the draws. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. We run good. We run good. Did everybody see that hand? Oh my god. Oh shit. So I barely even had time to process. Like, by the time I figured out that he turned 2-pair after the snap, the 10 was already out, man. Does that even count as getting it in bad? I don't even know. Holy crap. Well, it's a good spot to run good. That's for sure. If this guy 3-bet jams, we probably just call it off. Oh my god. Just running so good. Again, I think we can... This one should be a pretty clear bet turn to set up... bet flop to set up turn jam. But he just folds, which I expect to have happen on this board a lot. That's fine. Man. Can we carry that run good to the final table? Because that would be swell. That would be swell. Take one down on the 100K with 3s under the gun. But we're 5-handed right now because there's 11 left. We're 2 away from the final table here, which is crazy. I just updated to say there were 13 left, and now there's 11 left. So, would love if we could get a walk here. I think it'll happen a non-zero amount, but he's got a pretty jammable stack, and we just have to fold. And picking up jacks, 20 bigs effective, 24 bigs effective with the big blind. So, again, a spot where if a bunch of blinds go in, we're not super pleased, but we're also not ever doing anything but getting the money in. And at this stage of the tournament, or pretty much always fine with a walk. I see everybody just caught up on the delay to see that crazy hand. Yes, we run good. I Love NPR says you're due. I don't believe in that, but it certainly feels like it sometimes. And the way the final 2 tables have been going for me recently feels good, man. I feel like we went from 25-ish, 20-ish to 11 left pretty quickly. But now we've just been at 11 for a while. King's on the button. And a jam. Rejam? No rejam, but don't really see any reason not to ISO jam this. If they have something they're going to call with, they're going to call with it. Let's keep it clean. That's clean enough. I like it. I like it very much. We got 105K in the prize pool, so just barely no overlay. What does that mean? We met it by like, you know, 50 people or something. Is my math right? Let me check my math. There's like 4 or 5 people with 12-ish bigs and under, so shouldn't take too long to get to the final table now. We're on the final table bubble. How long can it take? Man, you guys, I'm so excited that I'm having another shot at something today. It was very, very frustrating to take 11th in the 125 KO. So very gratifying to just flip it right around, run really good in this one to kind of build up a stack, and then hopefully make an opportunity here. And obviously we can just fold the 9-5, especially the 3x open, but I'd fold it regardless. Oh man, and look at that, we just, boom, right into it. Kind of sucks we sit into the small blind, but whatever. Final table officially. So I'll get these payouts up on Nightbot in a little bit here. It's just about 1K locked up, and we're playing for a $400 jump at the moment. 16K up top though, so let's be real, that's what I want. Right away we got an all in, and that guy puts in half his stack, so he's got to be in there, right? I would think I want the jacks to hold. Nice. First KO already too. I think that guy was the shortest by a little bit, but not by tons. God, you guys, I know I said it last time, but I just really love that final table blue. It's just so pretty. So 1428 locked up here. That's for 8th place. 7th place will get 2K. He does call. Oh man. Oh, sick. What a hero call. And what a jam by that guy. Holy crap. We are playing some high level poker here. And with that, he takes the chip lead away from us, but we don't begrudge him that too much because he gets another KO for us. We are down to 7. And hard to ask for a better situation than this. We've got 2 grand locked up, which is already more than that 3rd place finish we had the other day. Next spot will pay 2,800. Still 16K up top. This was one of the hands that propelled us toward the final table on the 100K. Multiple all-ins. And they were not very good hands, which was pretty impressive. And then the very following hand, I think, yeah, I managed to pick up queens in the big. I got the gun open, and he has like 40 bigs. I have like 60 some bigs, which is, I mean, obviously I was happy to get it in, but like, you're not really hoping to be jammed on in this situation. So I call and we hold versus ace king. And I was already chip leader at this point, so I just picked up an additional 400K on top of the chip lead that I already had. So that was the biggest thing that propelled me to, where we're at right now. All right, guys, just so everybody knows, the payouts are now in the command. You can type _payouts and you will see what's going on there. If this guy jams, we are calling it off. Unfortunately. I mean, fortunately or unfortunately. Depends on your perspective, I guess. Get it in ahead. He's got a lot of outs, though. And hits one. Would have been nice if he didn't hit one, because then we'd have that plus that, and also we'd be guaranteed 2.8K. So, little known fact, of the final table spots that I've had in August, although it's September now, in August, by far my most common final table spot was 7th place. And I booked a losing month in August because I didn't win any tournaments, I didn't get any 2nd places, and I think I had 1 3rd place finish. And that's a recipe for not winning. So much of the money is in the top few spots. I mean, you can see right now, like, there's only 7 players left from 700 originally. So we're in the top 1% of the field right now. And we have 2K locked up, which is good. I mean, it's more than 10x the buy-in, right? But there's 100 buy-ins up top. Like, it's a $162 tournament, and there's 100 buy-ins up top. So 10 doesn't seem like so much at this point. And we've got an all-in and a call with less, which is pretty cool. And hopefully the guy with more can hold. Looks like he does. Nice. So we are down to 6. So we've got, what is that, 2.8K locked up. So the ideal here is probably like it folds around to the small blind and the small blind just jams, but obviously we don't get that reality. I mean, at this stack depth, it's awkward that he opens to just 2 bigs, but it still kind of feels like it's a mandatory jam. The hand is just so good. And it sucks to try to play for set mine value when we're 6-handed. Plus we'll sometimes just get some folds. I think we just gotta do it. Hope he doesn't wake up with a huge one. But he did. Seems like that's how it's been going. I don't really see what I'm supposed to do there, to be honest. Like, there's just so few bigs in play. It certainly seems hard for him to min raise with a weak hand, but I don't know. Oh my god. What are you guys doing? So if I jam here, like, I'm always getting called by at least one. Seems pretty hard for them to get the money in, but we're so short now, like... God. This is where I need a little more study under my belt, because I'm not really sure if I should be jamming or just trying to let other people go at it. I mean, we're only going to have 4 bigs, but it seems better to have 4 bigs in a spot where it's not min raised from a super tight player and called by the chip leader. Like, it's definitely comforting to see this board come out, that's for sure. It's less comforting to see him fold after checking twice on this board, though, because it's like, what does he have? And we just continue getting basically the bottom here. I mean... They're so tight in the blinds, I think we can go kind of outside of norms here and just jam. We don't threaten this guy, but at least it's like a, you know, reasonable part of that guy's stack. It just feels so dirty jamming 8-7 offsuit. Yeah, I mean, it sucks because this guy's also short, but we are the shortest, so I think we just gotta go with it. We're ahead. Can we hold? Can we hold one time? Hey, we held one time. Look at that. All right, not quite back up to peak here, but we got 10 bigs, and we are no longer in last. Ace Jack, this could be it. If this guy jams, we're obviously going for it. We've called him off basically every time he's jammed, because we've just had it. We've just had very callable hands. I don't know what he's tanking with. Oh my god. See, I don't like when they call there because it feels like they want me to jam, but the hand's too good and we're just too short, I think. If I get shown like kings, though, I'm gonna be pissed. Okay. God. So I'm feeling Mubsy, guys. Monsters under the bed syndrome. That's what I got. Oh, aces! Bobby V asks, are you playing any satellites at live for the WBT? I don't know yet. I probably will not, because I'll be playing some of the smaller events on my own, and then I'm just selling some action to the bigger events, basically. I would love this guy to jam one time. It sucks. The question is, do we limp here? Do we jam here? Do we min raise? I don't think we min raise. I think we limp. I think this is a really nice way to at least sometimes protect our limping range. Oh my god. This is a horrible flop. But we just never go anywhere because we're so underrepped, and he can think a king is the nuts. Definitely okay with him folding when that board comes out. By the way, shout out to everybody in the chat who's been answering questions from people when I'm not getting to them right away, or, you know, it's just we're dealing with a delay here. So if that guy jams under the gun, we're probably calling. If cutoff jams, we're definitely getting it in. And humbug. I think we can just call here once. It kind of sucks though, to be completely honest. It's just like, our hand's so good. I just really hate to fold it. But we sometimes get a flop like this, and it's like, what do we even do? Kind of nice when it checks around, especially when that's the turn card. That's a great turn card for us. That's a bad river, but good that he checks. Yeah, nice. That is a really important pot to win. It's so weird at this stage. Like, we're kind of just hoping for folds. Ugh, definitely didn't want him to do that. He has the smallest stack, and we're getting over 2 to 1. I think we just go with it. He has a huge hand, but we get there. Let's go. Let's go. Oh my God, we get a KO. Remember how I said we weren't really making hands at this final table? No longer true. No longer true. Let's go. Oh man, if this guy jams, this is probably a call off, right? Has to be. Yeah, it has to be. Uh-oh, I don't like this guy tanking. That's really not good. He must have a pretty good hand to be thinking about it, right? I don't like this at all. Oh, thank God he folds. Can we win another flip? Heart. Heart. Let's go. Let's go. And then we just pick up 8s here. Also acceptable. Don't think we need to be bloating this pot with third pair, technically. I think we peel at least one. He checks, so we're gonna win reasonably often, I think. Yeah, we did see him take this line as the pre-flop raiser too, where he checked flop, decided to bet turn when it didn't really make a ton of sense, and then check river. So I did expect like he's gonna check river a lot. Chip Extractor says, "Holy Christ, you are running pure." How do you think people make it to final tables and like win stuff? They do it by running really, really good. By the way, guys, my goal was to get to the 50 viewers concurrent mark here, and we just smashed through it. Smashed through it. 80 viewers. So thanks everybody who's been sticking around, who's been hanging out, who's hit the follow button, by the way. So I think we have a hair under half the chips in play, and as we pick up ace king, it would be wonderful to see him do something other than fold. That works. I don't see any reason not to just get it in here. From what I've seen, this guy is min raising all his stuff, so he doesn't have to be super strong here, yeah. Especially once he's like over 10 bigs. Shout out to Chip Extractor with the tier 1 sub, man. I appreciate you, buddy. You know, it still kind of boggles my mind here is how these payout jumps work. You know, 5.7k locked up for 4th is awesome, but we are still playing for 10k. You can see it on the screen for now boosted, the 700 entrants here in the lobby. 4 players left, and yeah, I mean it's looking good. We got a chip lead here. We got, you know, we're in the money in other tournaments. Like, this is quite the day. It's kind of amazing that I have 124 hands with this guy, 125 hands, And a lot of them have been shorthanded, and he's still at, you know, VPIP of 10. This guy has 16, 17 bigs. Yeah, I mean, we're ripping it in. I hope we have the best hand or get a fold. I think we should get a lot of folds because of this guy, but you never know. Sometimes he's just going to have queens plus, and he's not folding that, that's for sure. MT is drunk says custom sub emotes, please. They are on the way. Oh, do you see that run out? That was a dirty run out to get down to 3 and lock up 8K now. My goodness. These spots really suck because this guy's been so tight, but it's like, how can he still be so tight three-handed? You know, it just doesn't seem possible. I don't really see how we could fold here. Oh, please hold. Please hold. Yes! Let's do it. Heads up for the win. That's a pretty good turn for us for this exact hand. I think we can go for some thin value against worst 9x and some 8x as well. Not too big though. Would definitely get suck. Would definitely suck to get like raised. Ugh. Oops. Oops. I guess I gave a spoiler. I didn't realize that that updated right away and not on my delay. That was dumb. Sorry about that. Oh, it's because he had a boat. Well, this is a pretty sweet flop, heads up. I think we can just go with... Oh my god, we can't check been raised. That's a little bit scary. I gotta be honest. That's like sort of horrifying. Oh my god, if he has a king. Oh my god. What the f... How does he have a king here? This is so dirty. But like, how the hell am I supposed to fold? We have to call, right? It's just so nasty when he does like the exact same thing he did before, potting it. Oh my god. What the fuck? Thank God he doesn't have it. It's like... It's like I know I'm never folding, but at the same time, how does he just snap pot it there? What a savage. And we just flop trips again. What the fuck? He pots it? After limping button? Can we get it in here? Oh my god. The problem is, like, the only thing we can get it in against is, like, better 10s and overpairs. I guess he can get it in with flush draws, so we just have to try, right? This could be it, guys, for all the marbles. That's it! Oh my god. Oh my god, we won! Holy shit. Holy shit, we f***ing did it. Oh, what a sick run out. I saw the 9 and I was like, did we lose? I couldn't figure out if we lose. Holy shit, man. That feels good. Feels good to get that one off my chest. It's been a while since I won one of these stupid things, and to just do it in the 100K is... It's awesome. That is fantastic. And you know what? The stream's not even over. That's the crazy thing. Take a look at this. 10th out of 30 remaining in the 10K guaranteed. I know, we just won 16K and it's only 2K up top, but I mean, we're not gonna complain if we win another 2 grand tonight, are we? Oh my god. I can't even believe it. I was so salty. Listen to this, okay? I was so happy because I was getting so much better about dealing with busting live events, right? Because like, oh, I was playing so much online and it's like, well, you busted a live event, whatever. And then I come into this day 2 at Maryland Live and I was super pissed when I busted it. I was just like, I was so upset compared to normal. And then I just come home and we're just out here going insane. My goodness. Thanks guys in the chat. It's just starting to come through on the delay now. Got boosted, says congrats. Got another duck, GG. Chip extractor, yes! Kellogg, dang, 16K on stream this early in your stream career, congrats. Thanks guys, means a lot. It's really exciting to do this on stream and have you guys here too. Yeah, Sting, 1335, I'm pretty sure it was me. Oh, he shows the set, nice. And we made it to the final table, so if we get it in there, you know, we never know. Maybe we would have got there. There's no way for us to know now, but it definitely feels good that he shows the set. And we just immediately go to the final table. So, 213 locked up, 2.3K up top. Let's try to do it again, guys. Well, let's just win 2 tournaments tonight. Why not? There's nothing to stop us from doing it. There's just no reason not to. We're also in the money in the Lucky Sevens, by the way. $41 locked up. Wins 16K but plays 50 and L. What we made. I love it. It's like, listen, this isn't the first time I've won a tournament, and it's not the first time I've won 16K in a tournament. Here's what you don't do when you win a bunch of money in a tournament. Go play high just because. You don't just go play higher stakes just because you won some money in a tournament. And I'm not, like, again, I talked about this earlier. I do think I'd probably be a favorite at 200 and L if I had some practice, but I haven't been playing any online cash lately, so I don't, you know, so sue me. It just kind of sucks when 9 bigs is like, you don't have so much fold equity. Oh my god. GG, we can't win. Alright guys, well, good game. I'm not entirely sure about that King Jack jam, but you know, is what it is. Sometimes it's tough when you see a lot of weak hands. Not to get a little overexcited with the King Jack, but you know, maybe it's still an okay jam. I'll have to dig into it a little bit later. But taking down the 100K guarantee here today. Thanks to all of you guys who've been on the stream hanging out. Thanks to everyone who's kind of been here, like for the other streams when stuff wasn't really happening, and then got to see this today. So it was a lot of fun playing, a lot of fun having you guys in the chat. And remember, if you have not hit the follow button yet, just go ahead and do it. You'll see when I go live again. You'll see when I'm making other final tables and stuff like that. So do that. Hope to see you next time. And that's about it for me. I gotta go, you know, I gotta go hit the hay and get some sleep. Get ready for the next stream, whenever that may be. All right, guys. I'll stop beating around the bush here, and I'll let you go. See you guys next time.